This video is being pre-shot for publication on June 23, 2023 at 8 a.m.
Hi everybody! To celebrate the 1 year anniversary of this channel, Shaky's Music Reviews, I thought it would be cool to do a video on how I do videos. And I wanted to start out by telling you the genesis of this channel. It started out as a Facebook page that I created called Shaky's Review Board that would consist of concert reviews that I went to, or book reviews, or record reviews, and then I wasn't able to update it like I wanted to, so I hit upon the idea of doing a YouTube channel after I had seen a couple YouTube channels and YouTube videos, and I thought it would be cool to start one of my own. And so I hit upon the idea of doing Shaky's music reviews, where of course, you know, we do CD, DVD, record, cassette reviews, video reviews, YouTube video reviews, and an occasional podcast review. And then, but the first thing I had to do was figure out how I was gonna do this. And then I started out by using the webcam that I use is the same webcam that I use to do Zoom calls and stuff, but the microphone that I was using was very low quality. It was actually the same mic that I was using to control my voice to text software that I use, and the audio quality was not at all I was not at all happy with the audio quality. As a matter of fact, I have since re-recorded or reshot at least one video with the proper equipment, with the proper microphone, and the microphone that I use now is more like a radio microphone, or like a recording studio or microphone that they use in a recording studio, and it is much better audio quality. And then I was like, I was like, I want to learn how to edit, and I had taken recording engineering lessons years ago, and I did do some rudimentary editing through that. So I found that editing video and I use some of the same tricks that I used when I used to edit audio, and but the first the first video editing software that I used was the video editing software that came with my computer, Windows 10, because the photo editor also comes with a video editor that works in tandem with it, and it was okay, but it was very simple for me to use. Actually, it was too simple for, because I'd seen several videos that had like cool transitions and cool editing effects that I wanted to try out on my videos, and then the Windows 10 video editor did not provide some of those. It did provide like cool titles or title options that I could use, or to where I could put titles or captions in my videos, but I wanted to do more, and one of the things I was able to do is that I came up with this idea of doing like coming reviews videos to let you guys know what reviews I would be posting on the channel. And one of the effects that I did find in the Windows 10 video editor was this breaking news effect. And then so I started putting that in there, and it worked well, but it still wasn't what I exactly wanted. So after, and another thing I wanted to do was to be able to add background music and voiceovers, and with the video editor from Windows 10, I was able to add background music, but I wasn't able to add voiceovers. And then I found out that so I advanced from the Windows 10 video editor to use a program that I heard about on another video, because I started looking around for other programs to try, and so another program that I still use to this day is called OpenShot, and I use that quite a bit for like to add the transitions like I wanted, but the trouble with that is that sometimes after I would preview the video, and after I would put the transition in, it wouldn't be timed out perfectly, and it wouldn't look very good. And at the same time I was working with OpenShot, I found another program that actually I saw a banner for uh, in the Windows Media, in the Windows 10 video editor called Clipchamp, and this is by far my favorite video editor that I use. I mean, you can do so much with it. Um, you can do voiceovers. It's multi-track, whereas the Windows 10 video editor was not multi-track, meaning I couldn't add. I mean, you can have as many tracks as you want, and you can add audio and background music, and one of the coolest things is that you can do text to speech, which means that I could type in something and then have it read it out and actually place it as an audio file into the video. And I use text to speech quite frequently for, like, if I'm pre-shooting a video, I will have it say, you know, this video is being pre-shot for such and such date. Like today, I will probably use it to say this video is being pre-shot for June, and then put the date of the channel anniversary, because I'm gonna post this, have it posted on the channel on the anniversary of the channel. Oh, and by the way, this will be in lieu of a review on that date, so we will not have a review on that date. I will have this instead, and I have with Clipchamp, I have learned so much, and one of the coolest things is that, if you guys haven't noticed, my techniques for editing and video creation have greatly improved, you know, since I started using Clipchamp. I hit upon this idea. There's this filter in Clipchamp that you can use called Old Western, and it makes it look makes the video look like it was an old silent movie, or a movie from the 30s or 40s, and I only use that for the beginning of the videos, where the numbers and the countdown come in. And by the way, if any of you are looking to become video creators, there is a tremendous website that I found on that I actually heard about from another video called Pixabay, which is basically a website of stock footage, stock images, and music, and it's all free, and you can download it. You can download music and images and videos and illustrations directly from there to use in your videos. And so I use that all the time. As a matter of fact, that's where I got the that's where I got some of the sound effects from that I use, because there's a sound effect that Clipchamp has that I use at the end of my videos when the credits are rolling, of a 35 millimeter projector running. And I first discovered that on Clipchamp, and then I always had trouble finding it, and so when I found Pixabay, I searched for it and was able to find it and keep it in my YouTube file, with my other sound effects and videos that I use. And another thing is that my I don't use the breaking news effect on that was available in the Windows video editor anymore. I found a video of a breaking news sign, or breaking news video that says breaking news live, and I use that for when I do a coming reviews trailer every Sunday. That's another thing. The coming reviews trailers used to be every couple of days, and then after some advice from, I kind of decided to do those every Sunday, and we usually do, if you don't know the pattern, we usually do about 3 reviews a week, and sometimes we'll do a review series where we do a series, let's say on, let's say, like we're getting ready to do here, soon, we're getting ready to do a series on Neil Young's This Note's For You album, where we'll do a review on the This Note's For You album, and then the Blue Note Cafe live album from that tour. And so we call that a review series, and what I do is create a playlist and put the videos in there, so it would be easy for you guys to find. And and then in regards to that, I came up with this idea. Since I started using Clipchamp, I came up with this idea of shooting playlist intros, where I'll say, welcome to such and such playlist, pick a video and watch a review. And then, I'll put it in the playlist as the first video that you guys will see. But and one of my favorite times is when we do song reviews, because that's kind of an ongoing playlist, because I'm always thinking of songs that I want to review, and that the song reviews playlist will probably, since it is ongoing, will probably never be posted on the Facebook page. You guys will just have to watch it on the channel. Now, the playlist that will be posted on the Facebook page are playlists of like review series of albums or other not ongoing playlists. And that's another thing. Shortly after I created Shaky's Music Reviews, I decided to create a Facebook page to go with it. And on this Facebook page, I post all the videos to there as well, for those that aren't subscribed to the channel, or or it's just easier for them to look at them on Facebook. And so that's why I decided to start the Facebook page. To prepare for a review, I first choose three, artists or three reviews that we're gonna do, and then if it's a DVD, I watch the DVD, and think of what I'm gonna say, and then I used to do these videos on the fly, which means, no notes or nothing. And then I got to thinking, and after talking to some people that had seen my videos, I got to thinking, I better start taking notes. And then I was watching this tutorial on this program, another program from Microsoft called OneNote, and it's cool because it's organized like a notebook, and you can have different tabs. So what I do is, when I do a review, notes for a review, I usually do the notes a couple days ahead of time, and then what I do is have a tab that says background information, and then write background information like release dates, or release date of like when the record or whatever we're reviewing came out. And then I do like favorite songs and other information, like if I know of any other tidbits I want to share. I put a tab that says favorite songs and other tidbits or something. And so since I've used OneNote, the reviews have gone a lot smoother. And then what I do once I write the notes, I usually go searching for images of the what we're going to review so I can place them in the video. And I've actually created a folder of like some sound effects and stuff that I've used, and I think I already touched on that earlier. But and you know, like I said, I gleaned inspiration for my channel from several sources, and I'm not going to tell you which ones. But you know, if you're looking to start a channel, I mean, watch other people, see what they're doing, you know, and learn from them. That's what I did. But another thing that I do to prepare is I create my video thumbnails. Now, in the very beginning of the channel, I used to just take pictures of myself with the name of what we're going to review that week down below me, and then I got to thinking, well, they can't really see my whole face, and so I don't do the banners anymore, because I figure they can see what we're going to review if they read the title of the video. And so I hit upon the idea of using PowerPoint to create my thumbnails. So what I normally do is what I used to do in PowerPoint is like just have the name and the artist or record that we're going to review, and then I would pick a background color and then call it done, and then save it in the format that I do thumbnails in to be able to post it to YouTube. And then I hit upon the idea of adding my picture to the thumbnail, kind of like Hallmark does with a little gold crown symbol. And so I figured out how to shrink this picture that I found of myself down to about you know, like the size of the gold crown picture, and so I decided to add it to there to kind of dress up my thumbnail a little bit. And sometimes like if I run out of time, I will use the picture of what we reviewed as the thumbnail, but that doesn't happen very often. So, and that's another thing. If you're starting a channel, be sure and create a thumbnail that draws people's attention to your video. And so I hope you enjoyed this long, meandering explanation of how I do a video. And once again, thank you for supporting my channel, and continue to support it, and let people know about it, and because I'm always looking for subscribers. And thanks for watching. Hi, everybody. I'd like to add a couple things to on how I create videos. Something else that I forgot to mention is that when I first started out doing the videos, I would often say I give this video 5 stars, or I give this record or DVD or CD 5 stars, or however, like a 5-star rating. And then um, just a couple weeks ago, I discovered a font, or not a font, a text style in Clipchamp to where you can actually put a rating in the video, and it's a 5-star rating, and I would be able to control how many stars I give the video, or I give, what we're reviewing electronically with Clipchamp itself. And so I thought this would be easier easier, so then I wouldn't have to give a cooler way, so then I wouldn't have to give the ratings every time, because sometimes I would um, I would forget to give the rating, and I would either have to go back and give it, or go back and punch in and add it, or sometimes I wouldn't at all. But I was always looking for cool ways to spice up the videos, and then I came up with this idea, since I've become rather proficient on adding transitions in with Clipchamp, because when I first started out using Clipchamp, I wasn't I wasn't that it wasn't that easy for me to add transitions. And now, because when I first started using the program, how you're supposed to add a transition is to add it between two cuts in the video. And so, you know, I thought that you were supposed to cut the video and then add the transition, which I think you can do. But and then I discovered that uh, every time I want to add a transition, you know, it has a little thing whenever you hover over a slice in the video. It has a little prompt that says add uh, add transition, here or whatever. And then so I began adding transitions in earnest, to my videos using Clipchamp, because when I used to use OpenShot to add transitions, like I mentioned before, it wasn't that easy for me to add the transitions because they wouldn't turn out exactly right because you had to be very precise of when you wanted to the transition to appear or to take place. And with Clipchamp, you don't have to be as precise. But and another thing that I think is cool is that when you add a transition, also that it if you make a mistake or find another transition and have already added a transition, all you have to do is is choose the transition that you want to replace it with, and then hover over the spot, and it says replace transition, and you just drop it in. But when I um, started doing the rating portions, when I started adding the 5-star rating, animations to my videos, I discovered a transition called blur, cross blur. And so I started adding that to to right before the animated rating comes up. And something else that I hit upon the idea of like doing the same, because like sometimes you'll notice that on the videos I will often have a solid color background as my title card, or sometimes I will have, if I find a photo on Pixabay that I use, I will have that to our video. Because, like, when we did our Wrecking Crew review on the Wrecking Crew documentary, I was able to find a video of a turntable. But anyway, when I do the ratings, when I have salt, I always try and match the use the same solid color background for the rating slide, and actually match the text color the the title to my title slide. And um and and I and also um another thing that I discovered, because when I was first starting out and using the Windows, the editor that came with Windows, I would say um, at the end of every video, I would say like and subscribe, or I would type like and subscribe and post it or put it at the end of every video. And I would see, in watching other videos, I would see people that had animated like and subscribe buttons. And so that was a big plus for me, in discovering Clipchamp, because I wanted to have that. And I was pleasantly surprised that they had the animated like and subscribe buttons. Now I always try and be consistent with my videos as far as adding the same style uh, of fonts and stuff. and which goes for the animated like and subscribe buttons. And when I was telling you about the filters that I use for the beginning and the end of the videos to make them look like an old style silent movie or a movie from like the 30s or 40s, I hit upon the idea of doing that to the like and putting that filter on the like and subscribe buttons or the like and subscribe button as well. And so I'm always looking for ways to spice up my videos, and it's kind of an ongoing process. And so I hope you, like I said before, I hope you enjoy this.